Oh no, it's been a week. I was supposed to do a video. Right, well, seeing we're here anyway, let's do camera angles. Starting with a top down or God's eye view. Now, this is super good for looking down on people who are waking up on the floor or in their beds, or watching people move from place to place from overhead like with a drone shot. Right, then better get up and we'll talk some more. So, in this video we'll talk about camera angles. Now, rather than being strict rules, and then we'll talk about the names of the camera angles, and it just allows you to sort of spot when people are doing it in their videos. The reason for doing it, the implications, and if you've got a name for it, it's kind of easy to remember and spot when people are doing it. Then you can take that as just take it as guidance, because there's no hard and fast rules. The story and the content of the video can really affect the emotion that the camera angles are causing, because on their own a camera angle doesn't really cause emotion, it just helps. So let's go from the God shot looking down, overhead shot. Let's go to a really low angle shot. This is looking straight up at me as the main subject. Now, this is super good for like making someone look powerful. Heroes and villains use this a lot. Probably not so much in your corporate videos or your average vlog, but this is kind of nice for setting that scene and creating that powerful look. And it's usually paired with like a shot looking down for a high angle shot to make someone look diminished and less powerful. From down here, the camera's up above me looking down. It'd be quite easy to turn this into a scene where I've lost all power compared to me just now, who I was looking up at. But as I say, storyline dependent. I mean, without a strong storyline or a reason for this is just a high shot looking down at me. Also, it's quite popular, especially with selfie culture, to hold the camera up high, have it looking down on you. It's fine for one photo, but for a video, it gets kind of tiring. Ooh. Now for tiring shots, a knee shot is great, because a knee angle is super good for detail shots. Now someone doing up their boots, or in the Matrix, where they get the bullet time and like, whoa, like from my eye view, while at the knee view of the camera guy. And it gets kind of tiring holding yourself like this, so let's get up and do the next one. Okay, so we've done overhead shot, and we've done looking down, and we've done looking up, and we've done knee level. Now let's get up and do something bit more normal. Let's go for eye levels. Now, an eye level shot, unsurprisingly, at the eye level with the subject. Now at the start I said, camera angles, there's no like fixed hard and fast rules. These are just like names for the angles. So the eye level might kind of depend on either your subject or the eye level of the person whose eye view you're putting into your video or film. So for me, this is kind of eye level. There's a similar shot as well called a shoulder level. Now the camera is slightly lower, but a good way to explain that is to have someone's shoulder in the shot as an over the shoulder shot. So Carrie, okay, cool. So this shoulder shot. Now a shoulder shot can look like an eye level shot. It's a bit lower. The great way of showing that is over someone's shoulder as an over the shoulder shot. Now in like fictional stuff, you've got your characters talking to each other. It's a nice way of creating a connection between the two people talking. And in corporate videos, I quite like this, because instead of having someone just talking off to the camera to one side and just feels a little bit distant and broken and sort of loses its engagement, if you get your producer or someone else to stand in, they can be talking to that person like an interview. It suddenly gives it context and it makes it feel more sort of real. Awesome. So we've done shoulder shots, we've done over the shoulder shots. Oh, quick tip, doing over the shoulder shot, you're talking to each other. All of a sudden that person's not there, it breaks the connection between the two people. Again, don't do a lot of fictional stuff, that's a really nice little way of doing things. Watching movies, as conversations happen and suddenly they get disparate and broken up, you'll always see that happen. Anyway, let's go for the last one, something a bit weird. Let's go Dutch. The Dutch shot. Now, the Dutch shot, confusingly called after German video makers or filmmakers back in the day, is where everything goes a little bit weird. So as the plot kind of twists and things start getting a bit weird, or people are taking loads of drugs, it all starts to slant to one side. And the more it slants, the more disconcerting and weird it feels. Now, this is super interesting because you often see people who are new to video making kind of go with weird angles, not really understanding why. It makes it hard to watch and feel a bit weird and wrong, because we're so used to this being like employed to make us realise things have gone wrong or weird. So unless you really have a purpose for things feeling a little bit uncomfortable, always keep the horizontal camera angle. I'm gonna go back to listening to music on the floor. You have an awesome day, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Boop. Then it gets super weird.